Right, I'm with Lisa. Tell me all about your BETT so far.
Well, I've only just arrived this morning because I've spent the last 3 days at the Apple Education Leadership seminars, being an ADE and looking after lots of people from across Europe. But everybody's really excited about coming to BETT today and kind of finding out some of the ways that we could implement what we've been learning about creativity in the 21st century.
Are you doing anything at BETT?
Well, it's funny you should say that. This morning at 10:30 I did a Teach Meet takeover on the Rising Stars stand, all about Voki and VoiceThread and Wallwisher, which are free tools you can use in your classroom. And I talked about how I use them in my language classroom, but how it's applicable in just about any subject that you can think of for collaboration and just really plugging into what kids understand and what motivates them really. And then this evening I'm going to Teach Meet, and I've put my name down to do a little presentation called What Lucy Bow Did Next, which is suitably enigmatic and vague.
So, has anyone told you about anything at BETT2010 that's quite interesting, or you've heard about it?
Oh, let's think. Well, I'm quite interested in the session that Joe Dale's doing later on Milo, because as a language teacher, that's really, really great. So I'm interested about that. I have heard about the stuff on the Apple stand, obviously, because that's what I'm involved in. And I'm going to all the Teach Meet takeovers because I think that's really exciting, talking about how we can use things for free and teachers actually talking about what they do with all the stuff that we've got around us.
So can you just tell us what a Teach Meet takeover is?
Yeah.
What's
happened is some stands around the place have volunteered to let a teacher take over for their stand for half an hour and just presents things that they do in the classroom using free stuff. It's got nothing to do with the stand that they're on. I was on Rising Stars this morning and had nothing to do with what they do, but they just gave me the time, the computer, the screen and the microphone, and I took over and talked about what I did in my classroom. Because BETT's really kind of like a trade show, selling things, and we want to sell what we do in our classroom and to show that it doesn't matter if you haven't got a big budget, there's lots of things you can do for nothing.
And are you going to Teach Meet tonight? Yes, you are.
I am going to Teach Meet tonight, yes, and I've made some cupcakes, but I don't know how stale they'll be because I made them on Monday.
And what are you going to do in your own professional development in the next couple of months? Tell us.
In the next couple of months in professional development, let me think. Well, I'm doing lots of professional development for other people, and I always find that when I'm planning that, my own development grows because I get more confident at using presentation tools and I think of new ways of doing things and new ideas come into my head. I'm hoping to kind of explore some of the things that I looked at last week while we had snow days and looking at the people online who were trying to think of ways of educating these children when it snows remotely, and I found that really interesting, and it was great that the school was shut for 2 days because I had time to actually explore things that I possibly wouldn't have done. So things like Primary Pad and Twiddler, where you can invite the kids all in and they all collaborated together, and just exploring things like that I could do. And then working on stuff for school, we've got a collaboration going on with Barcelona, with our local authority and theirs, and just working on ways of communicating with the school, kind of video conferencing kind of thing. So I need to go to the Adobe stand and find out about Adobe Connect. So that's one of the solutions someone suggested. Skype, things like that. I've got to find the best one because apparently I'm the one that should understand it all.
Okay, well I won't keep you any further. Thank you so much for your time, Lisa. Have a great BETT.
Thank you.